AEW Dynamite review, let's get into it. So, let's talk about the elephant in the room. I know I normally go in chronological order of how the show took place, but let's talk about the elephant in the room. The Young Bucks show the Punk versus Jack Perry brawl from AEW All In Wembley. Now, what were they thinking, man? What was Tony Khan and everyone thinking doing this? What was the point of this? And in fact, Punk never lied. Punk said no lies on Ariel Helwani's show. Maybe he might have over-exaggerated on certain things, but anyone is going to over-exaggerate on things when it comes to stuff like that. But he did not lie. He pushed Perry, and then he tried to choke him. Maybe he didn't choke him. Maybe he did. He had him in some sort of lock. But let's not pretend like we've got some sort of 8K cameras, 4K cameras that we can see exactly what happened. It's CCTV footage. It looks like it choked him out. It looks like Joe got involved, and once Joe was involved for a couple of seconds, it split up. So I'm going to take Punk's word for it because nobody else has said he didn't choke him out. You know, nobody said that. So this was so bad. It looked so bad on AEW. What was the point of this? I don't understand why you show this almost 8 months later or however long later it was. If you're going to show it after it happened when it's fresh, when Punk hasn't had a chance to explain what happened, because now you look stupid. You know, if Punk didn't explain what happened, then we'd be like, oh, Punk was the one in the wrong. But Punk explained what happened. We accepted what Punk said already. We're not saying he's right, but we accepted it. So showing this had what value did it add to the story that they're trying to intertwine it within the story when FTR were nowhere to be seen? But what was the point of all of this? What was the point of all of this? I don't see where it benefits AEW. I don't see where it benefits Tony Khan. Maybe I got them a little bit of a ratings pop tonight, but next week that rating pop will be gone. And then next time they try to do something, it'll be even lower because people see that they're just here to show footage for no random reason that provides no value and quite frankly makes him look stupid. I mean, we even saw Tony Schiavone at the end, the way he was looking, man. He looked embarrassed. He was like, oh, WCW back all over again. I've been here, I've done this. No, man. And what I don't understand is, why are the Young Bucks showing this footage? From a storyline point of view, why are they showing this footage? Why? Someone please explain to me why. Because they're trying to play a babyface role when they are the heels. They're trying to make themselves seem like the babyfaces when they are simply the heels. FTR even cut a promo and made themselves look better. They made themselves get over. And yeah, man, the CM Punk charts that were flying around as well, it's not a good look at all. And I don't understand it. I didn't understand it before when they made the announcement. I understand it even less now, because at least before then, when the announcement was made and before we saw the footage, I was like, oh, maybe Punk is going to look like an idiot. Maybe Punk doesn't look so good in this fight. Maybe they make Punk look bad and then Jack Perry looks good. No, that's not what happened. Jack Perry looks stupid. Jack Perry looks dumb. So does CM Punk, but we knew this. We knew all of this. You know, I'm not defending the man for attacking another man, but we knew all this, so why show it now? What benefits are you getting from this? What gain are you getting from this? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Not even a little bit of ounce of value was added. In fact, you lost the attention of some people. You lost the respect from some people, some fans, including myself, because I try to stay impartial with AEW a lot of the times because I enjoy a lot of the wrestlers. I enjoy a lot of the matches. There's stuff I don't enjoy as well, but I'm fairly 50-50 on AEW. I like what I like. I don't like what I don't like. Simple as that. And this is one of the things I really don't like, and this is one of the things that puts me off the things I actually like. It just puts a sour taste in your mouth with this company. And I just don't understand the reasoning for it. And I was liking the EVP and the Young Bucks EVP gimmick. I was liking it. I thought it's different. I thought it's a character for them. I thought it was some way for them to take this. I was actually enjoying it to a certain extent. And now I just hate it. Because now it feels like they're doing it for ulterior motives. Simple as that. And it just makes them look stupid. So that's my brief thoughts on this. We'll probably get a bigger video out there, a discussion video regarding this whole situation, simply because it makes him look stupid. But yeah, with that being said, we'll get back into it. Let's get back into the rest of the show. So I'm not really going to talk about the little intricate stuff that happens, the little 5-second backstage segments, because we spoke a lot about Punk. But anyway, let's go into Samoa Joe versus Dustin Rhodss. That was supposed to open up the show, but it didn't, because Swereve Strickland attacked Samoa Joe as he was coming out and put him through a table. Therefore, the match was postponed until they could get some clarity on Joe's condition. Cool. That was an interesting start. Not sure what the reason for it was, but it left some sort of intrigue to the match. Then we had Penta versus Adam Copeland for the TNT Championship, and this match was announced last week. And last week I was excited for this match. And the match was decent. The match went on way too long between two guys that can work long matches, but they get... I don't know. Penta gets stale in long matches, in my opinion. Penta gets stale in long matches. Adam Copeland can work long matches, of course. But I don't know if he could work a long match with this style. Anyway, the match was decent. Like I said, too long. Adam Copeland was trying to work he was working towards the Lucha Libre style, which was quite interesting and cool to see. Nice, cool spear right at the end for the finish. 1, 2, 3, Adam Copeland retains his title. And then out comes Brodie King to attack him. Lights go out, Brodie King comes out, attacks him. Julia Hart is there. Looks like they want a mist or whatever Julia Hart does. I think it's still called a mist when she does it. Adam Copeland in the face. And then out comes Willow Nightingale, because obviously Willow and Nightingale have a match coming up, and she makes a save on Adam Copeland. That's that. Cool segment. Nothing too bad. Nothing too good. It was a good start, decent start to the show. Then after that, we had Adam Copeland, Mark Briscoe, Eddie Kingston, Willow all backstage, and they were talking. And this is where they came up with the idea for Adam Copeland and Willow to take on Brodie King and Julia Hart next week. So that should be pretty fun. I think it's a nice moment for Willow, and it builds up their match very nicely. And the storylines interlink, so it makes sense. Then we had the Young Bucks CM Punk segments. We've already spoken about that, so let's brush past that real quickly. Then we had the FTR promo, which I touched on a little bit. They cut a promo basically giving their side of everything. They gave a very pro AEW promo. They gave more of a promo that we want to hear. So they're also playing the babyface side. So we've got two teams trying to play the babyface side to two different audiences. That's the problem here, because you are just promoting this tribalism that you allegedly hate. So let me not even get onto that. CM Punk chants during the FTR promo. I think they won them over with the promo. They won that crowd over slowly but surely with their promo. But anyway, let's move on. Then we had Will Ospreay come out, because he apparently requested 5 minutes of TV time. And he spoke about a certain somebody, in other words, Triple H, Paul Levesque. He didn't say those names, but he implied it. Talking about how certain people aren't looking to grind, and that's why they didn't sign for WWE and rather sign for competition. In other words, Will Ospreay didn't want to do the WWE grind. Now, Will Ospreay said that he came back with a shot saying he has been grinding, he is a grinder, and it's ironic because Triple H grinded on the boss's daughter to get where he is. Cheap shot. Was it worth it, Will Ospreay? Probably not, because no one's going to remember it. Now, I love Will Ospreay. You guys know this. I absolutely love Will Ospreay. I think he's the best, if not one of the best wrestlers in the world. But this was not it, man. This was not it. Don't feed into this stuff, Will. Don't feed into this stuff. It's not worth it. It's really not. And I know people will say, WWE said it. WWE made the shot first. Yes, they did. But they didn't do it on TV, did they? No. Triple H was on a Pat McAfee show, unscripted, raw content, questions are being asked, whatever the case is. That's where Triple H said it. And when CM Punk said, when Seth Rollins has said stuff in the past, for example, it's been uncut, not on TV, Maybe there is some accounts of it being on TV, but it's not always the case. It's more than likely on a different show of some sort. Whereas AEW does it on TV. So it makes the company look bad, not the person look bad. Not at Ospreay. And when he started talking about Bryan Danielson, I was like, okay, this is a good promo. But that beginning stuff was just not it. Not now. It's not needed. Not after Mania. After Mania, you look stupid doing it after Mania. The company is at the hottest it's ever been. You're going to look stupid going at them now. But anyway, let's move on. We then had Lion Hook and Shibata take on Shane Taylor Promotions, and apparently Anthony Ogogo is back in AEW. Where has this man been? Where has this man been? I forgot he was in the company. I thought he left with Cody Rhodes. Genuinely. Anyway, they had a match. Lion Hook was having some tension between them two. It seems like seems like Chris Jericho is like some sort of power play where he wants to control everything, and obviously Shibata is Shibata. At the end of the day, Chris Jericho pulled Hook off the apron when Shibata was looking for a tag. They had some tension there. Shibata ends up getting pinned by Lee Moriarty, and Lion Hook and Shibata end up taking the loss, so there's some story enhancements. I thought they could have at least carried out the story a bit more before starting all this tension, but it is what it is. We then saw the Rainmaker Okada take on a man by the name of Cristiano Argentino something. I don't know who this man is. Never seen him in my life. Maybe I'm ignorant, but I have no idea who he is. Anyway, quick squash match, 1, 2, 3. Then Okada accepts Pac's challenge. Out comes Pac. Young Bucks attacking from behind. Then out comes FTR to make the save. And they just get taken out as well. So Okada and the Young Bucks, in other words, the Elite, are standing tall. Then we had like a 2-minute segment between Toni Storm and Thunder Rosa, where Toni Storm wanted to make a toast. They hold the glasses up. Toni Storm tosses her drink in Thunder Rosa's face, hits her with a tray, wipes her face with a towel to try and get her paint off. And then out comes Deonna Purrazzo, who tries to help Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa like shoves her away. Deonna Purrazzo says, F you, and she walks out. And that was pretty much the segment. And then we had a Mariah May match against Anna Jay again. Anyway, Mariah May ends up getting the quick roll-up win on. After a decent match, they worked well. Mariah May has been working her ass off lately, so props to her. Decent match, they worked well. Then out comes Mina Shirakawa, or I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Mina Shirakawa. Anyway, out she comes. She's very good friends with Mariah May. She makes the save as Anna Jay tried to choke out Mariah May after the match. Anyway, she grabs drinks again from ringside, feeds Mariah May the drink. Sorry, I'm really confused here. Lifts her up, gives her a fat old kiss, and that's it. What do I say to that? What do I say to that? How many times are we going to see people kissing each other on AEW Dynamite? And I know WWE is known for that, but not anymore. You know, and we criticized it then, so let me criticize this now. Don't act like we didn't criticize it then. You know, I just don't understand the purpose of all this. Then we had like a backstage interview type thing in a different setting with Mercedes Moné, where she spoke about the Julia and Willow match, and she actually spoke about her issues with Willow and her injury that she obtained and why she has history with Willow. After about 4 weeks, we finally got that explanation. I know we know, but we need an explanation on TV. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, then out goes the lights. Assumingly, Julia Hart attacks Mercedes Moné, and on turns the lights. Mercedes Moné is lying on the floor. That's that segment. Then we had the main event after Samoa Joe was cleared to wrestle as he took on Dustin Rhodss, and this match really felt like it was trying to live off the hype of Cody Rhodes finishing his story. But I'm not gonna focus on that too much because maybe it's just a happy coincidence. Anyway, about 2 minutes into the match, Dustin Rhodes gets some color. They have a pretty decent match back and forth. Dustin Rhodes can still go at this age, go to a certain extent, which is props to him, all props to him. Anyway, Samoa Joe ends up getting the win. Oh, and during the match, Dustin Rhodes got a huge pop for the Crossroads. But anyway, Joe gets the win. After the match, Joe tries to choke out Dustin Rhodes, and in comes Swereve Strickland. Swerve makes the save. Swerve attacks Rhodes. Show goes off the air. So yeah, Dynamite was not it. Was not it. This might be one of the worst episodes of Dynamite I've seen in a long time. And yes, the other stuff might have not been too bad, but that one thing was just so not it. It was just so not good. It was just so frustrating from a fan's point of view that just wants to see the company thrive and not see the company go back on stuff from 8 months ago. Let's not do that. Tony Khan, you don't need to fill your ego just because he said you're not a good boss. People have said Vince McMahon is a shit boss for years. And he was. And he knew it. and he may have fired back as well. But he got criticized then for it as well. Let's not act like these people don't get criticized as well. I'm frustrating myself. See you guys next time. Take care. Peace.